Hey everyone, we're back again this week with the Kum-Cast.
Yeah.
Right? Tonight, I am your host, Miguel, from The Last Brain Cells, and host of the Master Debaters. Tonight I have three very special people to me. Coming back again, I got Greg.
Hello.
Greg, tell us about yourself.
I'm Gory. I am a singer, also a professional, well, hopefully be a professional DJ in the future, but I'm on Toxic Radio. You can find me on Hit the Pit every Wednesday night at 7.
Awesome. Then, we got my sister, Dayana.
Miguel.
Tell us about yourself.
My name's Dayana.
I'm an alcoholic.
I'm an alcoholic. Once a year.
Alright, my third one is coming back again. My good friend Archie. Archie, tell us about yourself.
Your goo friend? No, I'm not your goo friend.
Hey, Archie! He's a chipmunk.
Explain what the chipmunk is.
No.
No. You
Please.
said it on the show.
Please no.
Which means you now have to explain it to all the listeners
Please
what
no.
the reference of chipmunk
If
is.
you want to know what the chipmunks is, follow RJ at.
No. I can't believe this. Yeah, I'm RJ. Yeah, that's a, yeah.
We still never got to what the chipmunk thing is.
Someone thought I was... I reminded them of an angry chipmunk when I get angry, so I had to ask everyone else on Facebook.
Did you get angry and this person saw you angry?
It's just, I think they remind...
What made you angry?
Because I blabber.
What made you
Apparently
angry?
I blabber.
So what made you angry?
I don't know. It was
Life,
probably
I guess.
something of a video game or these goofballs or something.
Oh, god damn it, this damn video game.
Put him on the spot.
Yeah, right?
We just went Barbara Walters within 5 seconds.
Tell us about your life. Does that make you angry?
It makes me very angry.
I mean, nuts to smash.
Okay, so I'm going to start with a little bit of flashback from last week. Remember the 5 movies I told you was coming out?
Right?
Yes.
They all came out. Now, which movie did we say was going to be number 1 this week?
I think,
I believe it was...
well, hold on, let's go down the list. What
It
the
was
list?
Pixels, Smosh, but apparently Smosh was only like direct to DVD or
Oh, really?
Amazon. Yeah, it wasn't like some theaters were showing it, but not enough to be like a number 1 movie. But it was Smosh, Paper Towns, Softball, and Vatican Tapes.
That's right, Vatican Tapes.
And we said Pixels.
I said
right?
Pixels. Yeah,
Was going to be number 1. Surprise, surprise!
It was
It's
number-
not.
Oh!
Number 2.
Oh,
Number
okay.
1 was
Vatican.
Ant-Man.
Oh, Ant-Man!
Ah,
Again, for a second
again,
movie.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man made $24,700,000.
So I guess it's pretty much safe to say that our
Pixels made
estimations,
24 million.
our estimations from last week have pretty much became true.
Kinda, except for Pixels didn't make it.
Yeah,
to
'cause
the top.
we-
What about Ant-Man?
Oh, yeah,
Ant-Man.
Yeah, we were talking about the new movies because Ant-Man was already out and it's still number 1 apparently. So
Well, we said with other movies involved,
right.
and you guys were like, "Oh, I think."
Oh, I was
Ant-Man
Okay,
too.
I was
I
counting
was-
down just out of the 4 that we listed.
Like if,
But
like if,
so we were right.
like if Ant-Man
Kinda,
was
yeah.
like if Ant-Man was coming out with them, I would say Ant-Man. But I was thinking more.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, number 3 is Minions. Number 4 was Trainwreck, and number 5 was Softball.
Softball.
Yeah, that was the boxing movie.
Oh, okay, that's right. It's called softball.
Southpaw.
South Pole.
Yeah.
It sounds
Not
like you're saying,
pole.
it sounds
I
like
thought,
you're
I thought you said softball.
Like the
yeah.
Like
Oh,
the boxing movie.
okay. I don't watch boxing.
Alright, well, I'm just saying. And number 6 was Paper Towns. And Vatican Tapes was just like fucking 15, I think.
That's a horror movie. It's a horror movie in the middle
This
of
is a
summer.
horror movie and it's R.
Yeah.
R-rated movies don't get that much money.
For some reason.
It's the less people
It has to be
get
something
see it.
creative, like not to. You know.
Plus, it's summer. What are they doing
I
releasing
can't-
a scary movie in the summer?
Well, Insidious did fine.
Was that in the summer? I thought it was
Yeah,
in-
it
that
came
was
out.
in-
It came out in
Yeah, Insidious 3.
June,
We saw
June, May.
Insidious 3.
I didn't see it.
I know, was it Ant? So it was tough.
I didn't do that well either. But
It's,
anyway.
it did pretty well.
Yeah, on top of it. So yeah, the pixels, they say it was really bad.
Okay.
And the score is still bad.
Oh wow. I like to hear those reviews.
So, Everybody's just disappointed about Adam Sandler because he had so much potential with that movie, and I guess they were just like, let's just cash in.
The streak continues.
Yeah. Do you know what the movie that came out before that for Adam Sandler? The
Cobbler? Cobbler. That was a good movie. I liked it.
You liked
Cobbler.
I did.
I never heard of it.
it? It was supposed to be released, and at the date of release, it didn't show up in theaters at all.
It was a good movie though.
They decided to pull it out last minute, and they put it direct to like streaming.
Is there any reason why?
It sucks.
No, it was.
Oh,
That was good.
You know
Wow.
how much? Do you know how much money it made?
Well, because it didn't go right to theaters.
Well, no, in general. Do you know
None?
how much money?
How
It
much?
made 24,000.
what was the budget? Do you know? Probably in the millions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was supposed to come out in theaters. That's
Oh well, it's bound to happen that way. The fact that it made 24,000 and
But-
it didn't. The fact that it made 24,000 and it's direct to video, I'd say that's decent.
the thing
It was
is,
a good movie though.
it was an Adam Sandler movie that came out right before Pixels. So he has two in a row that are not hitting it, you know what I mean?
He
So a
lost
lot
his
of-
spark.
Yeah, so a lot of people are just kind of mad. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting. What do you think, Dayana?
I'm not surprised. I
Not
feel like
surprised.
every year I like him less. But that's
Yeah.
just me. I don't
You're
know.
grown up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
I feel like if I was younger, I'd probably still like him.
I think if I was like 10, I would have loved Pixels.
Mm.
I love it now. You never saw it yet, did you?
No, I'm just saying I probably would have loved it even more. Like everybody else who saw it, I think if they were like 10, they would probably go insane over it, you know?
Just based on the video game characters alone.
I don't know. Who knows?
You think he would have made more money if someone else was in it instead of him?
Yes.
You think
Like-
so?
Yeah.
Who do you think would be best?
Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
He's just in that same category. Like,
What, you think so?
I
Is
think
Adam
Will
Sandler?
Ferrell way funnier.
Oh,
Yeah,
Will
but
Ferrell is
like-
much better than Adam Sandler. In every sense of the word. He doesn't direct. He doesn't.
I also like Channing Tatum.
Channing
Yeah,
Tatum.
I think
He's
he's
awesome. He's really cool.
Can you imagine Channing Tatum, Will Ferrell, and The Rock in Pixels?
The other
instead?
guys too.
Man, that would have been awesome. Anyway, let's go to the trailers part, right? Mission Impossible is coming out this weekend, and you know it's a new Tom Cruise movie. It's been hanging from the airplane, and reviews are saying it's really good. They're calling it like the best movie of the summer so far. So that's interesting considering all the movies that came out. You know?
That's a tough act to follow with what's came out already.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
What you think of?
I can't help
trailer.
but be a little biased because I was never a fan of the Mission Impossible movies, and they're all pretty much the same. And the fact that even all the movies are about some rogue agent. Honest Trailers actually said it on YouTube. I just watched it earlier this morning. Ironically, it even says that Mission Impossible, every single movie, is about some rogue agent, and some arms dealer decides to be usually the bad guy. And this one's actually called something Rogue. What is it? Rogue what?
Rogue Nation.
Rogue Nation. It's like they know. They're telling the audience, you know what this is about. We're doing it because it's a franchise.
Yeah, but it's about how they make it. You know,
I
how the
guess
movie
so.
actually goes. It's not really like because I mean, any superhero movie, we know okay, they're gonna win. We're
Well,
never like, oh, they're gonna lose this time.
But
Yeah.
they have different plots. There are always
Yeah.
different plots, so that's the thing.
Yeah, that is true.
There's a different bad guy, or just something that makes it different, different plots.
Yeah. What'd you think of it, Dayana?
I don't think I saw the other ones, but I would see it just because the dude made his own stunts, Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
I want to see what he actually does, like by himself.
that took some balls.
Yeah.
What about you, RJ?
I want to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 1 through 5, how badly you want to see this movie?
Like I'll see it now. 5.
Tomorrow at 10.
Tomorrow. Yeah, 10.
Bro date.
Bro date.
We're going on
Bro
bro
date.
date. I really want to see it. I really want to. I'm a fan of Tom Cruise, and last night I actually watched.
Yeah, you're a big fan. You call him Tim.
No, I heard Tim.
Okay.
I heard Tim.
I saw Ghost Protocol last night because it was on TV. So I recorded it and I watched it. Dude, it is really fucking good. Also, Hawkeye's in it.
Yeah.
And Simon Pegg.
And Simon Pegg.
And Ving Rhames, but
Oh.
he's in every one.
They needed Simon Pegg in
Simon
there. 'cause
Pegg's always in
He's
it.
perfect.
The one before it didn't have Simon Pegg. It was kind of like too serious. A little bit too serious. It was good, but
Simon
it was...
Pegg wasn't in the earlier ones. Were they?
I don't
Was he?
think-
No,
He was just added in the last
He was just
one.
added in the last one because Mission Impossible came out in the mid to late 90s, and Simon Pegg wasn't really
Yeah.
into the whole acting thing until at least 2000s.
So, like, the humor
Shaun
in
of the
it really went up. Like,
of course.
It's really funny, it's full of action, and it's really tense, and it's just, you know, it was great. I really like that movie, so I can't wait to see it tomorrow, especially with all the reviews that it's getting, saying that it's way better than the one before that, so. What about you, Dayana? 1 through 5, how badly would you want to see this movie?
Probably 4.
4?
Just because I don't like action movies that much.
Still pretty high.
That's still pretty generous.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's still pretty, yeah.
what about you, Greg?
I'm giving it a 2.
A 2?
I'm not
Ew.
interested.
That's
I'm not
fair.
interested in the franchise.
That's completely fair, man. Alright, let's go to the next one, which is I Am Chris Farley. You know, the trailer, you just saw it today, like a few seconds ago. Staring with Adam Sandler's in it. You know, and they're basically talking about his life, and they're showing interviews they never showed before, some little clips and stuff that they had from Saturday Night Live. So, RJ, what did you think of the trailer for I Am Chris Farley?
Touched me. Touched me. It was very touching. And I know if I watch it, you're gonna be so focused on that movie or documentary, just because how serious, funny, and touching it is. Like, there better not be any freaking babies in there crying. I'll tell you that. I know
are
I'm
you gonna be
like
crying?
We're gonna be the babies. We're gonna be the babies
I know
crying.
I'm gonna like it.
It's like, hey, hey,
I got
calm down your kid. I'm trying to cry here.
That's my friend. I'm sorry. I know, dude. I got really like watching it, and I know what happened.
It's because
Yeah.
all these other comedians and big actors telling about his life.
Oh yeah, Bob Saget.
Very
Mike Myers
compassionate
is in
about his
Tom
work.
Arnold came out of his rock. I haven't.
Yeah.
He was in it. Roseanne's ex-husband. I think that's like his biggest claim to fame, if you ask me. I'm just saying.
David Spade was in there.
How could you not have David Spade in there?
They were like
Dynamic
different-
duo.
Yeah,
They were amazing.
So 1 through 5, RJ. How badly we want to see that?
Oh,
movie?
5.
A
Yeah.
5?
Yeah.
You just giving 5s away like.
No, seriously.
You get a 5, and you
Five.
get a 5,
Five.
and you get a 5. Everyone gets a 5. Hercules, everyone gets a 5.
What about you, Dayana? What do you think of the trailer?
I liked it. The thing is, I've seen a lot of the stuff he's done, but not that much enough for me to know about him,
Too young.
I guess. But I think them making a movie of him now, it's good so people actually get interested in him and actually watch what he used to do. So I would watch it for
Okay. 1 to 5. How bad?
3, just
3?
because I don't know that much of it.
What about you, Greg? What you think of it? Give us a rating.
Out of those two, it's kind of hard to really come up with something different. I
Yeah,
have the same thoughts that those two had. With RJ saying it was touching, and of course it's gonna be funny just because it's Chris Farley. Watching stuff after the 20th time, it's still funny, and it's also gonna be good because what Dayana said, it will be educational for this generation that may not be too familiar with Chris Farley. So they already said it. I'm gonna give it a 5.
5?
Yeah.
Ooh. All right. Now, I want to hear, what's your favorite movie from him?
Who? Me?
Chris Farley, yeah, you.
Mine? It has to be Tommy Boy.
Tommy Boy? Diana, have you seen any movies with him?
I've seen one, but I was really young, so I don't know.
Which one?
The one where he does karate or whatever.
That was his
Does,
last movie, wasn't it?
Which one?
Black
Was that his
Sheep?
last movie?
The
Beverly Hills Ninja.
That's the one I seen.
That flopped, I believe, in theaters.
Yeah?
Actually,
That's
yeah,
actually my
I
favorite
think it
one.
actually flopped.
Okay, good. Well, what about you, RJ?
I don't know. I like a lot of his little bits and parts of movies, like in Wayne's World 2 and
Yeah.
Coneheads.
Coneheads. But his actual movies, I would say Tommy Boy.
Tommy Boy. Hey, that is a good one. I was watching it the other day too.
I never get tired of that.
It's probably like a 4 for me, and probably 5. I mean, I'm definitely gonna go see Rogue Nation. But if I had an extra $5 and an extra like 2 hours, I would go see Chris
Hey,
Farley
get
right
that
afterwards.
movie pass.
I know, I want to.
Right?
So, okay. Let's go to the next one, which is an interesting one. I'll get your input into it. Which is a vacation movie. Did you see the trailer, guys?
Yep.
Dayana, let's go with you first. What do you think of Vacation?
I've seen all of them, so I want to see it.
Yeah? 1 to
Yeah.
5, what would you say?
Probably a 4. I didn't really think the trailer was funny. I just want to see it because I've seen all the other ones.
Well, the writers are there. The writers from Horrible Bosses 1 and 2. Cloudy Chance of Maple 2.
Cloudy
And,
Chance of Evil?
Yeah.
Well then.
Cloudy Wait, you never heard of that? Cloudy
No,
with
yeah,
Chance
yeah,
of
but I didn't know that was going to be the writers of this movie.
Yeah.
Is that
And
like a kid's movie?
incredible Burt Wonderstone.
Oh, God.
Burt
that
Wonderstone. What?
That is hilarious.
remind
Steve
me-
Carell when he's a magician.
That's right. Okay.
That's a hilarious movie.
With that in mind, Dayana.
Makes me want to see it more.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Even more? Okay.
I actually like Claudia the Chance of Maples a lot, so
Did you like the second one?
yeah.
Okay. I liked it too, but...
I never saw the second one.
So what, is it a 4 you said?
Yeah, 4.
Alright, RJ, what about you?
I mean, if I give this a 5, it's going to be like, I got to see these freaking
Hercules,
movies.
Hercules, I'm getting 5s everywhere.
I got to see these movies the same day. So it's like, I want to see it. I definitely do. I'm just going to give it a 4.
$50 down the drain.
I'm just going to give it a 4. Just because it's in, there's a line here. You know what I mean?
Priorities.
Right.
What about you, Greg?
What definitely stood out to me was that it's like they're trying to do the remake, but deciding to do the sequel of it.
Yeah.
And I like how they're actually semi-breaking the fourth wall by actually announcing in their jokes, like, oh, this movie's going to stand out on its own. It may not be in the same... This Vacation, it may not be in the shadow. It's going to stand out on its own. I thought that was pretty funny. I like it when movies state the obvious like that. It doesn't insult our intelligence. I'm going to give it a 4.
A 4.
Yeah,
Alright, cool.
I want to see it.
That's good. I mean, I want to see it too. But, again, for some reason, this movie's getting bad reviews. Saying that everything that was funny was in the trailers.
Oh, no.
And that kind of really bummed me out because I really wanted this to be good.
Yeah.
If I get the money, I'm still going to go see it. Because I really want to see it. I'm hearing a lot of bad reviews, but probably still going to go. I mean, I hope it's actually really good and I enjoy it. But a lot of people are like, I'd rather watch Pixels than Vacation. And I was
What? Wow. That's an insult. Holy
Right.
crap.
I don't know.
And I like how we're actually saying that's an insult as if we've seen Pixels.
I know, we're like, oh my god.
What happened to us? I'm like the kind of person that's just like, I don't listen to critics. Screw critics.
I know, me either, but it's just shocking that it would just go so low in the ratings. It was like, I thought it was going to be 50% maybe 56. But it's sitting like at 26, dude.
Rotten Tomatoes, when it comes to my taste in movies,
Mhm.
and I'll see the review, the little rating percentage on my Kum-Cast with
Sorry.
Rotten Tomatoes. Do you mind? I'm speaking.
Excuse me.
Anyway, on Rotten Tomatoes, the percentage is always really low, so I have a really hard time trusting a judgment of Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I mean,
Based on my taste.
the way I see it is, the guys that are reviewing this movie, they see every single movie that comes out, right? So I can understand why they will be like, Pixels? Ah, dude, that's a fucking 2, you know? Rather than if we only see like 5 movies a year, our
Yeah.
standards are not as high as theirs.
Mm-mm.
So that's why I still want to see Pixels. I still want to see Vacation, but it just discourages me because I'm like, it's not going to be like 21 Jump Street.
No. And that right there is what you just said is the reason why everybody as a consumer shouldn't take a critic's word
Yeah.
for it. Because they are
It's just-
paid
yeah.
to watch this. They don't have to like it. And when we go pay it, our general interest is in that movie. So whenever I see a movie, and I have to really want to see it, and normally when I buy a ticket, 9 times out of 10, I'm usually pretty positive on it because I know what I like, and if I gather my interest, I'll go see it.
Yeah, like, I'm going to have 2 movies here, for example. One that I really wanted to see, I was hoping it was going to be great. Dumb and Dumber 2.
I liked it.
I enjoyed it. I didn't mind it. But after watching it, I was like, I don't want to see it ever again. It's
Yeah.
just like...
Right, it was one of those things you watch once.
Yeah.
But it really disappointed me because I know the first one, I'll watch 1,000 times. It never gets old for me.
That's why you only watched the first one, because the second one was a lot of the same jokes as the first one.
Yeah, so like it really disappointed me. And then I saw the ratings, and yeah, it was basically hand in hand. The other movie I really enjoyed, but they shitted on, was Amazing Spider-Man 2. I loved it. It was for me, it was great, but a lot of the critics they were just like, it's garbage.
It kind of bored me.
And I mean, I'm not gonna say they're wrong, because I mean, after
It's
all,
opinions.
it's all opinions. You know, the critics, everything they say is just.
I wish I
opinions.
could get paid for my opinions.
But what does matter is the money. It didn't make all its money back. It didn't make enough to stay in Sony,
Good.
which is why now Marvel is gonna get the chance to do it. Which takes me to the next part. Ooh, segue.
Segues are weird.
Oh my God, this is my first segue.
Oh my god.
I ruined it. Alright, so the new Spider-Man is going to be actually written by the guys from Vacation.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
why?
What?
You talking about Cloudy Chance of Meatballs?
Yeah.
They're gonna be doing the new
They're going to be
Spider-Man
writing the
movie.
new Spider-Man, yeah.
And is it from Sony or Marvel Studios?
Marvel.
It's both.
So it's kind
it's
of
kind of like produced by Sony, but
distributed by Marvel, kind of thing.
no, Marvel has the hands, the creative, everything on it. Like
Oh, so it is a Marvel movie then.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's pretty much.
And
Marvel?
it's gonna be involved in Marvel Universe.
Okay.
Apparently, Marvel took away something important for Spider-Man. I read it. I didn't read the actual thing. I just saw the topic. I don't know if you knew, but they're like, yeah, it was actually a smart thing to do. I don't know what it is.
What do they think?
Huh? I don't know.
He-
That's the thing.
he
I
can't
thought you would
remember.
know. I thought you would know.
I mean, was there a rumor? Because I mean, it just came out. Like, there's like no news on this. There's a lot of
I-
rumors and
I got you.
BS
There's always rumors.
leaked stuff.
There's always rumors.
Like I saw this thing. I don't know if you saw my status. I was like fucking 8th graders.
Yeah.
Well, some guy just posted on this one page I go for movie stuff, and it was just like, oh my God, I can't believe Spider-Man is gonna be using this costume, and look at the fucking casting list that was leaked. He's like, it's so
Right.
fucked up and blah blah blah. It should be more like the cartoon, like the new cartoon. And I'm reading this, and I'm like,
Oh.
this is fucking stupid.
Okay. It's sorry. Go
And
ahead.
then I looked up the fucking costume. That was like in 2012. Someone made that up. So
Of
it's
course.
obviously all fake.
Oh yeah.
But this kid just pissed me off. And when I did his
Stupidity.
profile, he was fucking 8th grader. I was just like, oh.
You should have chewed him out like a real adult would in a Call of Duty Live, Xbox Live.
I was
gaming
just like, I
session.
disagree with everything you say.
Very mature of you, Miguel.
That's all it. I mean,
Very,
that's all I
very,
have to say.
very, very civilized of you.
So you guys probably
They're
already
called cunt.
you guys probably already knew what
Yeah.
I was talking about. Is that
Okay.
we officially won't see Spider-Man's origin. That's all.
Ah,
It's just
wait.
gonna jump right in. He's Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's already going to be Spider-Man.
Oh,
at this
thank you,
point.
Lord.
I mean,
But-
I think Uncle Ben has died enough. All right.
Yeah.
Poor Uncle
Did you
Ben.
see who they casted as Aunt May now?
No.
Is
Susan Sarandon.
no, is the one chick from One Tree Hill?
Betty White.
Oh, been amazing. She's
Oh,
more like a
true.
grandma.
She's not even that old though. You know One Tree Hill?
The girl from what? I didn't watch One Tree Hill, so I
There
don't
was
know.
2 girls in
My
there,
sister.
right?
Wait. The main characters of One Tree Hill?
Yeah.
So the ones that were
The
like
hot
20-year-olds when One Tree Hill was out, which was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So these
So-
girls are like 35 now,
He's
and,
out-
and
well,
they're
he's-
on.
So Spider-Man
She's
got
like-
younger and his aunt got younger. Okay.
Yeah. She's like max in her 40s.
Well,
dude.
Spider-Man's
And
supposed to be in high school.
Well, yeah, he's gonna be playing a 14-year-old this time.
Okay.
But the actor is actually 18.
Okay.
So.
It's not the first time it ever happened.
So, Dayana, what do you think of it? Since you were very quiet.
I don't know, it's pretty cool, I guess. I'm not that big on Spider-Man. There's like
too many of them now.
They're all like the same. The movies that came out,
Yeah.
You gotta understand
the
him.
same story.
You don't get it.
I'm honestly burnt out on Spider-Man.
I just hope it's
Yeah.
a different story.
Come on, Greg.
I mean,
I am.
it's
I'm
still
not.
a different. There's gonna be a different story, but I mean,
My
Yeah.
favorite villain was Dr. Octo.
yeah.
I think he'll always be.
I
my
wish they would have
favorite
killed
there.
him. That's the only thing.
Well, you know that trilogy. There's a lot of things. We could do a whole episode on that trilogy.
Yeah, maybe we will.
Maybe.
Who do you
One day
think's
we-
gonna
Coming
be the
soon.
villain?
The villain?
Yeah.
I don't know. They're talking about using someone a little bit more obscure. I would like them to use Scorpion, to be honest.
That would be cool. Scorpion. Or maybe
Scorpion.
Hobgoblin.
I want Carnage.
Yeah. Carnage would be awesome.
The thing with those
Or-
two characters,
Or
They're
Redeem.
too violent.
no, you can't have Carnage without Venom. You can't
Yeah,
have
and I was about to say.
Hobgoblin without the Goblin.
I was about to
The
say.
Green Goblin.
Well, no, I believe
they-
I thought reading the history of the Hobgoblin, they're two different people.
They are two different people, but
The Hobgoblin
he got
is
used
like a
like-
ripoff,
but he
he's like a
ripped off
thief.
the Green Goblin.
which can still make sense if they're just continuing whatever happened, or you know.
But that's the thing. They will have to introduce a new Green Goblin because people are not just gonna want to be like, "I'll have the Green Goblin then."
Well, if there's going to
They're
be
not following the Amazing Spider-Man.
if they're
I know,
hold
so-
on, guys, if they're going to just introduce Spider-Man in this movie, we obviously all
Oh, you
know
mean
who
like,
Green Goblin is.
Just
Why can't
assume
he
there's
just
a Green Goblin.
Yeah, why can't we just let it to our imagination? Or you could just, there's a whole plot right there. Why is he using this thing that looks very familiar? Then comes in Green Goblin.
I mean, whatever it is, it's gonna have to kind of tie in with the rest of the Avengers, I guess. Because I mean,
Maybe.
it's going to be tied in. But I would like him to have different costumes. I know they're not doing the origin story, but he's still a little kid, so I
They're,
would like him
they're
to
talking
have.
about he's going to have a hoodie.
What?
That's what I was talking about. That picture that they showed, that was fake. That was from 2012.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind that idea. I think that's pretty cool because I think if he used gadgets instead of Hispanics, like he had goggles instead of the mask or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and then like someone gave him a new costume, considering he's gonna be in Civil War, so he's gonna meet the other Avengers. So if like Shield took him in and they gave him the new costume, I think that'd be way cooler than if he somehow makes his awesome costume by himself. You know?
There's one thing I do really like about the first trilogy of Spider-Man. That costume was awesome looking.
It was.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
It was legit.
It was legit
But
looking. It looked like it
that's
had
why-
gadgets on it. It could.
But that also bugged me because I was like, how did he make that costume?
I don't know.
Exactly. that always bugged me. I was
The script demanded it.
like, I know that, but it
I
was
mean, he
just-
did make it.
He did say, I made this costume, but I don't buy
But
it.
you saw him making it. And he did. He was using a bunch of different materials that he was studying out. It made a little bit of sense.
I don't know. It was a little odd, but yeah, you're right. I enjoyed that one the most.
Yeah.
Actually, I like the black suit the most.
Oh, the black suit's awesome.
Which I hope they bring it back. I know it left a little like a bad taste because of the last movie that came out with the black suit. But it has so much potential.
Yeah.
And Venom.
Venom's the Joker. Venom to Spider-Man is what Joker is to Batman.
Oh,
Venom
it's pretty
is
high
his-
up there. But
Yeah, no, I think it's pretty much.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, popularity-wise, definitely.
I thought the Green Goblin was his Joker. I think
I guess
Venom
I guess
is more
so.
like his, kind of like his, not Two-Face, maybe Ra's al Ghul, which is pretty high up there. Maybe it's, whatever.
I always considered him like the main villain for
for
Spider-Man.
But yeah, no, he is one of the main ones.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just as based on his popularity alone, you could easily
the way the
redo
Batman
it.
released to Spider-Man is they both have the best villains. They both do.
Oh
Like,
yeah, you do.
hands down. But all right, let's go to the next one.
Well, you can't go wrong with Doctor Doom.
Doctor Doom. Yeah, but I don't have the rights to that.
Yes, sad. Screw that company. Who is it? Sony.
Fuck them.
Fox.
Fox has
Oh, that's one movie I refuse to see. Fantastic Four. It looks like garbage.
Yeah.
It looks like garbage. I get if I'm gonna beat you to the punch. I give it a 1. Meaning not going to see it.
Well, let's not get into that because I want to cover that next time when it's actually out.
We know my answer now.
Yeah, we do. So I forgot to show you this before the show, so I'm going to show it to you right now. I want to talk about the Batman vs Superman pictures that came out. Did you guys see it?
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
I didn't see
They
it.
got the curl.
Nah.
Oh, you talk about those pictures. There's another set. I don't have that set. I was looking for it, but I couldn't find it. There's one that has Superman looking at Batman all pissed off, and he has a little bit of curl around his
They
head.
finally have the curl.
Oh.
But it's not like oh, let me do this with my finger real quick. It's kind of like his hair is wet and it's dripping in his head, so he got this little curl. But yeah, it's kind of like get it?
Yeah,
get it.
Get it, fans? Get it?
The other one was a picture of that last scene in the trailer where Superman rips open the Batmobile and
Yeah.
Batman stands up. It's that, but it's on the stage. And then the last picture was Batman next to Snyder looking at the camera, kind of like hinting like, yeah, Ben Affleck helped. yeah, so it's not just him. Now this is the other pictures that were released, which, I mean, you've probably seen already. Kind of.
The costume, like the body part of the costume looks cool, but I don't like the helmet.
Lego
It's
Batman.
his-
It's Lego Batman!
It's his mecha
Mech suit.
Mech suit.
I do love
What do you think
Superman's
of Dayana?
outfit
He
though.
looks like a cat. Like he's
Yeah!
His helmet
It's like they're
is
trying to do Black Panther.
Catman.
Totally wrong universe.
Alright. And then the last one is Lex Luthor.
I think he would be good. I honestly think
Oh.
that actor, I forget his name.
Hey, what do you think of it? Look at he's a basketball court. That is Lex court, so he's a little bit of that like we like our employees to have fun
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing.
I think
And
he's
all
gonna be good.
hip and cool.
He's all
Social network.
Yeah.
It's
Facebook, provided by LexCorp.
probably way better too. But so it's kind of interesting that they're showing like how cool of a guy he is,
Mhm.
but you know he's doing something horrible behind the scenes, you know,
Of course.
which is very Lex Luthor. Dayana, what do you think of all those 3 pictures that I just showed you?
I mean, I like him. I just don't like the helmet, like Greg said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think of Lex?
At first, it was hard to take him seriously because
Mhm.
it's that guy, but I think he'll do good. He acts really good. So.
What's his name, Diana?
He's that guy. I'm
Lex
gonna look him
Luthor,
up.
I
Sound
know.
good.
It's
Let me-
Jesse Eisenberg.
All right, saved me a lot of trouble.
Yeah, you're welcome. RJ, what you think of the pictures I just showed you?
I loved Batman. I loved Superman. Superman looked badass.
I give it a 5.
No, but the only thing, Lex Luthor, I mean, they better give him a good reason to go bald. I mean,
I think there's just a rumor, and again, the rumors are
and he's
just
too,
rumors.
and he's too.
But they're
kid-like.
saying that the hair is actually a wig, like the whole time. It's one wig.
Oh, okay.
But
But he's too
I
kid-like.
don't know.
It's Jesse. Like,
yeah, but sometimes those kids are the most dickheads out of all.
Lex
Yeah.
Luthor. I thought Kevin Spacey was the best Lex Luthor. Even though as a
Yeah.
worst Superman, Kevin Spacey's the man. But,
Greg, what you think of them?
Who, Lex Luthor?
All the pictures in Lex Luthor.
Well,
are all-
I already mentioned my opinion on Batman. It looks cool, and I like the whole light. You know, it actually looks like his eyes are white, which
Yeah.
is, you know,
Get it?
It's pretty cool.
Get it?
but I don't like the ears. Why are they round? Why?
It was like that in the comic. It's kind of their way of being like,
yeah.
What comic is that?
Batman,
emulating?
The Dark Knight Returns.
Okay, so they decided to dull
They-
down the
They
ears?
took the stuff from that and they applied it. The Dark Knight Returns came out in a time where Batman was so like,
Yeah, I remember when he used to
Happy
turn
and-
into a
Before-
human frisbee.
Before Jason Todd
Ugh.
died.
well, at the time that was going on, when they killed off Jason Todd, was a period of time where all comics, especially DC, it started getting really dark.
Because they're saying this Batman is broken and dark
Yeah.
and like miserable.
I mean, he's always been broken. But, yeah.
Well, I mean, like,
Parents dead.
Yeah. I mean, they don't really fuck up anybody, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, basically that came out in an era where comics were too happy, and, you know, the people that used to read the comics started to kind of drift away from them because they started growing up. And back then it was just for kids.
Yep.
And the themes are all for kids. So DC kind of started being like, we should hit more realistic stuff that adults
More the 18
might be
to 34
interested.
demographic.
Yeah, because that's where their audience was heading. So that's when they started coming out with a bunch of different, you know, comics that were a little bit more darker than the usual.
shit.
So they killed Robin.
The way Joker did Barbara.
And that was
Think
voted,
about
wasn't
later.
it?
Yeah,
That was voted. That's how much you knew the fans hated that Robin. They wanted him dead.
He was a prick.
He was a prick.
But at the same time, they also killed Superman at some point.
That's right. Doomsday killed him, right?
Yeah, there was a
He
lot.
comes
There was a
back.
lot of stuff going on around that time. It was just, you know, they were obviously going in a darker direction. I mean, just fucking Green Arrow's psychic was doing
Yeah.
heroin and shit.
The Future's End. When I read the beginning of
Well,
that,
that's-
oh my god.
That's recent.
That's really recent.
Dark
I
Knight
know,
Returns
but,
came out
like,
when? Like
in the
this-
80s.
like the late 80s, early 90s,
There's
right?
humanoid zombie.
Now with the Dark Knight
robots.
Returns, it's an old Batman. So he's been doing this for a long time. He had to retire.
He's seasoned.
He's very seasoned, and basically, he sees that Gordon's gonna retire, and he's gonna be out of the police station, and Gotham is just too wild. So he decides it's time to come back. Now this Batman in that comic kills people, goes
Oh.
around shooting people, and he just doesn't give a fuck. He ends up
He's
killing.
gonna kill people in this movie?
I don't know. I
Maybe.
mean,
It did
yeah,
show that one
early-
little thing.
Early Batman killed people too, believe it or not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first
then-
Batman had a gun.
Yeah.
The
There
bat gun.
was one with the mental patient, and he actually like came and hung him. But he was like a crazy. Yeah, it was the old one.
They started like it started dark, and then they were like, let's make it happy because kids were reading it, and the Adam West show was out, so they
Yeah.
kind of wanted to go towards that and the cartoons and all that, so it can kind of balance each other, you know. But at the same time, you know, the comics weren't selling anymore because they started growing up and they didn't like that stuff.
I don't know all the lore of Batman. So pardon my ignorance. When exactly did it become a thing where he doesn't kill people then?
It was, like I said, around the time where Adam West started coming out and the cartoons started coming out. Because they were like, we can't sell a murderer to kids. So,
But then we had RoboCop in the late 80s.
that was, like I said, that was in the 80s. So I'm talking about
Okay,
the
yeah,
70s.
I know, yeah.
Around the 70s where everything started getting more happy and they were like, let's
The
bring
Partridge Family was in.
Batman was 60s.
Actually,
Yes, it
the
was.
real time where he stopped killing people was because when Superman was out, he was a Boy Scout. You know, but they portrayed him that way. He was very bright. Batman and Superman weren't really meant to be together.
Truth,
in the
justice,
same-
in the American way.
It was never meant to be like together. They weren't supposed to be like in the same universe. The first time they kind of crossed over, it was like a story of Superman, and then it came in a Batman story. The real time when they actually united and they worked together, they were like, we have to brighten up Batman a little bit. We can't have him killing people because that's what Superman's stopping. So at that point they were like, let's not, don't let him kill people. That's just too crazy. So when he stopped killing people, he was able to cross over with Superman. So more kids were getting into it because before that it was a little bit darker. But yeah.
Okay.
I think that's enough for Batman and Superman, right?
History lesson closed.
Alright, so the next one, it's a kind of a rumor, but it's actually true that's coming out. Did you hear about the Gambit movie?
Yes, next year.
Did you hear about the
Yeah, I
Gambit movie?
heard Tatum quit.
Channing Tatum supposedly quit, but he didn't.
Okay.
Dayana, did you hear anything from the
I actually
Gambit
heard
movie?
about it, yeah.
Yeah? You know what was the budget for that movie?
A lot.
$155 million.
Holy crap.
Fucking
That kind of movie is like the Avengers kind of movie.
Is Is it going to be from the Marvel Studios?
No,
Well, now I'm surprised.
it's Fox.
Oh no.
And it's shocking because Deadpool is not getting that fucking 155 million. It's getting like a fucking 60 million.
Probably because they're seeing how much hype is going behind this Deadpool character, and they figured, hey, let's go pull out all the stops for this Gambit character then.
Yeah, but Gambit doesn't have the recognition that
Deadpool
does.
is
He's an X-Men favorite though.
Yeah.
And the fans had an outrage on the fact that we didn't see him in any of the recent movies. And I remember
Well,
fans
he
had
was
outrage.
in Wolverine.
Now they're saying that maybe the rumor is that basically someone heard that there's trouble going on between Tatum and the studio. There is two possible things, which is the budget and also the writing. Which, if it's the writing, then they might be trying to do something that he's not okay with because he's a producer in the movie. So I can understand that. But if it's a budget, it's kind of weird because I think once they announced it was 155 million, they were like, that is a lot of money.
That is.
So I think they brought him over and they were like, you know what, we gotta cut that budget a little bit because that's a lot of money. And maybe that's why he got a little pissed off and he was like, you already told me, I already had these plans. But he didn't leave the movie, so.
Good sport.
So who knows? I mean, he might, but I don't think he will. What do you think of the budget they're gonna?
It's probably gonna be worth it if they're trying so hard.
Better be worth it.
Hopefully.
With all
I don't
that
know, it is
budget?
Fox. I'm just saying they don't have a great track record.
X-Men Origins cost just as much, maybe a little bit less.
Which is kind of where I'm getting scared.
Yeah. Another thing is, like, Ryan Reynolds, he tweeted this thing saying that he wants to be in the Esports movie. And now they're thinking, you know, they don't know if they're going to put him in, but I think they should put him in. What do you think?
As Deadpool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
I think so.
I mean, granted, it's gonna be they're on their way, I guess, making a universe of their own.
well, X-Men, Fantastic Four, Gambit, and Deadpool are all in the same universe. And
Are
they're-
they?
Yeah. They're all in Fox.
Well, no.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about. I'm
I know.
not talking about the
I know.
production company.
I know.
Talking about an actual story
say-
universe.
Oh yeah,
they
they're
say-
all Marvel.
No.
But he's saying, are they crossing over
Oh right.
into each other?
Right.
They say, yeah. I mean, it's
Because
possible.
you never seen any Fantastic Four members going into the X-Men
Yeah,
movies.
they were just talking about Fantastic Four.
Yeah, but before that, there was no real movie doing that.
They
kind
were
of
just
stuff.
doing their own single movies based on the characters.
So now, I mean, part of the reason why they made them a little bit
You
darker.
saw Colossus and Deadpool.
Yeah,
That's true.
like another reason why Fantastic Four is going to be so dark is because they're gonna try to cross them over with X-Men, because the X-Men are pretty dark. If you notice,
Yeah.
you know, they're pretty serious. They're not like fucking around.
Mm-hmm.
So that's part of the reason the Fantastic Four look the way they look.
It's not the fact they look the way they look; it just looks awful. I mean, it can be dark, but it was rushed.
There's something that's bugging me a lot about that movie.
Which one?
Fantastic Four. I think it's the fact it's another origin story.
Not just that. I don't mind that. I actually really enjoyed all that.
I don't.
The part I'm not
Is it
liking
the
is the
sibling
villain.
part?
No, it's the villain part. Because they keep saying Doom is coming. Doom. But he's not doing anything in the fucking trailer. There's no attacks on them. The only thing you ever see is this little beam coming out of the planet, whatever. But
It was probably supposed to be anticipation.
yeah, but I mean, you don't see them like, I don't know. I just didn't see anything from Doom.
Well,
And I don't want them to spoil it.
to me,
but
that's
it's
what's
I
like,
guess you'll
good.
find out, man. Yeah.
That's good trailer
I
stuff, I
guess.
guess.
But
Because
it's making me not want to go see it.
Doom is like the ultimate Marvel villain.
There's people
He really
who don't
But he
watch.
doesn't look menacing.
There's people who don't watch trailers to make it more exciting, dude.
Yeah.
I guess.
I know a couple.
Alright, let's go to the next one. Alright, this one is my only one for games because I really couldn't find much.
Okay.
But it's about esports. Do you guys know what esports is?
Yes.
Esports?
Yeah.
No. Never. I don't know.
Dayana?
Yeah, I actually heard about it.
It's basically like tournaments that they have, video game tournaments,
Okay.
and they go and they participate. The winner gets like a shit ton of money.
Ooh.
Yeah, but you gotta be really good. Now the thing is, these two guys were doing like interviews on it. You know, the champion. Oh, it wasn't the champion. It was one of the people that compete in that kind of stuff, and one that runs it. And they were talking about how they take Adderall to be able to focus while they play the games. And they were like, yeah, man, like everybody takes Adderall to be able to play in this kind of competition. That's how you get good. But that's strong enhancing pills, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to take that unless you actually have ADD or something
Yeah.
like that. So now esports is going to start drug testing the players.
Oh my god.
I'd say that's kind of like
Adderall is now
That's like
is the steroids.
Steroids.
For the gaming tournaments.
I'd say
that's
that's
rich.
cheating. Like game like how you game.
It's
like,
I wouldn't say it's cheating. I wouldn't think so because if it makes you more focused, it makes you more focused.
well, steroids makes you more athletic and stronger.
It gives you more energy, too.
Makes your pee-pee small.
Thank you.
I wouldn't know.
I played. I do take Adderall. I actually do have a prescription to Adderall because I have ADHD. I have played. Obviously, I have played video games on Adderall and without Adderall. Granted, I am more focused when I'm playing video games. I'm not gonna lie, but
you think
it
you're
doesn't.
better when
No,
you-
that's what I was getting to.
Okay.
No, it doesn't make me better or worse.
You think it helps to practice?
Not really, because if you're practicing for a video game is just fun.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
these people
it's-
are taking it like really serious to the point where they're making thousands and thousands of dollars.
That's fine. Like,
mean-
but it's still fun.
There's gonna be bounties on
There's
people
it's,
that.
it
There's
will
people
never
that-
get to the point of like an actual sport where you're pushing the limits of your body.
Like, you know they have coaches?
What?
Yeah.
I hate it. Okay,
You
I
know how
could
much-
not do this. I could not do this because
Might as
I
well-
hate it when people do backseat gaming
Yeah.
while I'm playing.
Might as well have your gamer girlfriend behind you.
It's like, oh no,
Tell you
turn
what to
around,
do.
no, turn left, no, the other left, no, push A. I am pushing A. No, push A. I am pushing A. No,
That doesn't
You know,
help.
you know how much money they make?
Enough.
$30,000 a year.
It's not bad.
Dude, that's more than most
It's
people
more than
make.
me.
And they're just coaching people, so it's not like they're like, we
Fucking-
show you how to play. It's more
Fucking,
like,
not like they're working their ass off, sweating, labor. They're
Like,
just fucking,
pretty much like the boxing coaches. They're like, you got this, bud.
yeah.
You got this. Take a sip of
put them in
water.
a corner. And,
Don't back down.
So, I mean, yeah, that's fucking crazy. I'm just shocked that they were just, I don't know.
I was.
I mean,
how
what are you
was-
gonna do? Are you gonna be like, you can't take Adderall? And what if they're like, prescribed?
Well, here's the thing. You
Or
don't.
Skype.
You won't die if you don't take Adderall.
Yeah.
So you don't
that's
need
true.
to take it. I take it because I need it when I actually have to focus on something, and normally it's with work or something that involves my absolute attention. Maybe it's just my degree of it, because everybody has different variations of ADD or ADHD. But when I am playing a video game, nice save. I let that part out. When I'm playing a video game, I guess because I'm still moving, it kind of takes away the fidgeting. So I don't see the
You guys
reason.
know the difference?
No, I really don't.
Should be interesting.
Did you know there's a championship to play video games?
Say shit.
And then
Championship.
listen, and an actual stadium for sports. Yeah.
Really?
And they
This is
actually
big,
play
dude.
the video games, but in the actual stadium.
Oh
And
wow,
people cosplay as the players, and they
that's awesome.
they
They
film
show
the whole
the big
stadium and
screens.
people watch.
Do they
them
come out on
play.
stage like wrestlers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want to get in on this.
Well, I
just
don't know,
to
like
do it.
wrestlers.
Come on,
but-
dude.
have your
Pretty
music.
close.
You choose.
Yeah, right. Like a Titantron. Dude, you gotta. If you're gonna do that, you gotta do it all the way. Like.
And a lot of people go just to watch
Yeah.
them play.
And they get sponsors and stuff. So
Yeah.
How long has this been going on for?
a while.
Because I was always thinking to myself, because this is all new to me. I never heard of this before
Well,
until
bye,
right
Greg.
now.
He's just like,
No,
I'm out.
I was just like, I would love it if I could get like WWE 2K14 in a tournament because I would rule.
GTA 5.
You're gonna hear
I got the
him.
most hookers.
You're gonna hear him running, and you hear his voice in the distance. 5 I'm out. I'm going there now.
Time is up. My time is now.
Alright. Okay. This is a little fucked up over here, but a man died in North Dakota that had the smallest, what's it called? The
Penis.
obituary ever. There was only 2 words.
Oh my god, what is that?
His name is Douglas Legler. I think that's how it's pronounced. And the obituary said Doug died.
That is the best obituary ever.
It's water.
I think RJ died. RJ died.
Is anyone wet from that? Sorry.
Oh, I'm moist. I'm really moist.
Sorry. Let me explain. I forgot we're on voice now. Yeah. I spit out my vitamin
Oh
water.
man, that is great.
Oh my god. I'm so wet.
Oh, what a time to be alive. Great obituary.
I don't know if I even need to ask you what you think about it. I mean,
I think you already had your answer.
pretty funny, right?
That's amazing. Doug died.
If I read that in newspaper, man, I would have died.
I would have framed that. I would have framed that. If I was.
Who's that? He died.
He died.
The dog. He died.
Who's Doug? He died. He's that guy. He died.
He was half alien. Alright, let's go to the next one. This was about a toy from Inside Out. Can you guess what toy it was?
I've never,
Inside
I've never
Out.
seen
One
that.
of the emotions. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
One of the emotions.
Yeah.
Anger?
Nope.
Sadness?
Yes. You can hear that. Anyway. So Sadness, the toy. There's a fat...
There's a fat what?
Oh god. Alright. There's a father that wants to get them recalled because he says that they say suicidal tendency stuff. Some of this the doll says is crying makes me slow down and obsesses the obsesses over the weight of life. Next one says, I'm in an emotional slump. My legs don't work. Give me an hour.
Well, these lyrics from Suicidal Tendencies.
That's the doll saying it. And the one, this is my favorite one. Goodbye, friendship. Hello, loneliness.
That's not suicidal.
Apparently, he says that they're suicidal
No, they're
quotes,
not.
and they're saying that it's making kids get the wrong idea.
No.
That toys shouldn't be saying this kind
Are
of
you
stuff.
kidding me?
Well, it's a main. You know what? That just makes me think on if Eeyore could have been a thing now.
Disney always has a bunch of hidden.
I hate my life.
My fucking tail fell again.
Disney has always had these hidden evil things.
I believe that's a Pixar movie.
Yeah.
It's a straight up Pixar movie. I
Disney?
think so.
I don't think it's Disney.
I don't think it's Disney. I think it's just Pixar.
Disney's Pixar.
No, it's not.
They own Pixar
They're-
now,
I
don't
think
they?
so.
Disney's
yeah.
Pixar.
No.
I think it's right. I think
Wait,
it's right.
when? When did this
Disney's,
happen?
Disney's Pixar.
Around,
It says Disney's Pixar.
That's when they're together. That's when they do. That's when they work together.
I don't know. I think they do want it. I just remember that.
They
I'm
do.
looking it up.
Go ahead.
Look it
They
up.
bought it, didn't they?
Look it up, bruh.
But what do you think of Doll saying like that? You think you should be recalled? Maybe you should
No.
just say something
That's like
different?
any teenage
No.
person.
It's
Yeah,
not
but
to
it's
mention
for little kids.
little
like-
kids are sad too. They can relate.
Like imagine
Are you looking it up?
like Rocco getting that.
I'm being
that
asked a
doll
question here,
and
sir.
saying that kind of stuff.
I mean,
I mean, if it was for adults, I don't think it's a problem.
It's
but-
not like it's cursing. It's sadness. Wouldn't it be stupid if it was saying, "I'm so happy, give me a hug"? Like, no.
Yeah, but I guess that's more okay for a kid to be hearing
But it's sadness.
than goodbye, friends. Little loneliness.
Whatever. It wouldn't make me sad. I won't be sad just because my doll's saying, goodbye, friends. Hello, loneliness. Eeyore is one of the most popular Winnie the Pooh characters, which is a toy, by the way. It's that, like, come on. Think, parents. Think. I'm a better parent than you, and I don't even have an offspring.
What do you think, RJ?
Sorry, I was looking up this Inside Out thing.
Alright, but would you be okay if your little kid or nephew or whatever was playing with a toy that was saying that kind of stuff?
I mean, give it something else. I mean, if it's in a movie, that's all good. But the toys, like, I know adults who love to see those kind of movies.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to buy the fucking toys.
Yeah.
So if you're going to sell the toys just for kids specifically, be wise on what voice.
What they're saying.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the dad got it because he really wanted it. Like, his kid really wanted it. He didn't know what.
Well, I'm not
what it
saying
was
don't
about.
have the toy, but like I'm sure there's something else that sad dude said that's not as depressing. And
Well, like you
Yep,
said, though,
you're right.
were,
In January 25th, 2006, Disney did by Pixar.
well, the one, like I said, it was, you know, just I'm in an emotional slump. My legs don't work. Give me an hour.
That's
all right, well, I mean,
that's tame.
All right, well, I don't think first of all.
I mean,
kids,
I don't think that's suicidal.
I don't,
It's
yeah,
not-
I don't
it's
think
not
I don't think
hard,
kids are gonna be like, oh,
I just
so
think it's depressing. It's
I don't
kinda
think kids are
boring.
gonna look at this thing and be like, oh, I want to be just like him, so I'm gonna say
What's
the exact
delivery?
things.
What's the delivery of this? That I think it's what it all comes down to. The delivery of these lines that are being spoken. It could actually sound cute, just like how everything that Eeyore says is always depressing, but
Right, the kid,
Oh,
it's
this kid's
funny.
gonna
the
kill
kid
me.
could be like, like.
come on.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I heard the doll talking.
I don't think the kid's gonna be
It's
like,
not
I
that
feel
bad,
totally
but-
bad for this toy, and I
I
think
must end him.
must-
I
And
swear,
then-
adults look more into this crap than the kids do. They're not going to think to kill themselves just because their doll is
yeah,
sad.
just don't.
What about you,
If
Dayana?
anything, would it make the kid want to be nicer to like people that are sad and want to help them out?
Oh, teaches them empathy.
Yeah.
That's a
they
really
could
great
feel
way
bad
to
for
look
the
at it.
doll and be like, "Oh, I feel better. Let's go play." You know.
And that's something that the world's lacking nowadays. A lot of empathy is really missing
And if you do
nowadays.
buy your kid that toy, you can get like the happy one too and be like, "Look, it has a friend now."
I only want to play
Like,
with
like,
friends.
like, might as well.
that's the setup. That's the skateboard for it.
There you go.
Ah.
Might as well take away the little green army soldiers because they have guns. Oh, they're
Yeah.
violent. Oh, put it all over the news and the
It'd be
press.
funny if
Kids
you-
are going to carry guns because of these little fuckers. Like,
They're just a bunch
Stop.
of overprivileged housewives, probably. That have nothing else better to do with their time but to complain like Cartman's mom.
It was a fat guy. That's why.
Was it a fat guy? It's some overprivileged house husband that's gonna have nothing better to do than complain about everything like Cartman's mom.
Jesus.
This is funny though. Like if you got both dolls, like happiness or joy, and sadness, then you'll probably end up playing with joy more, and then alone sadness is just gonna be like, I have no friends.
Isn't that fat guy who cut off his own penis to stop masturbating?
I don't know.
Here.
I wouldn't know that.
What? No.
All right. Do you guys have Twitter?
Yes.
No.
No.
No. Okay. Greg then.
Okay.
When you go on Twitter, do you ever see those funny jokes that people write?
Sometimes. I don't really scroll a lot on Twitter. I'm not on it that often, but I go on it
Well,
occasionally.
Twitter is actually really big, and as
It
you
is.
know,
It's
and
Twitter.
a lot of people use it.
Yes.
Mainly, at least for me, I think the main reason why I go on Twitter is maybe to see some jokes from comedians because they're on it just
Good
writing-
one-liners.
Yeah. Well, it's becoming a problem that people are copying and pasting other people's jokes and passing them on as their own joke. Now, I'm guessing if I did it, it's not really that big of a deal because I don't have like that many followers, so it doesn't affect the big guy. But now it's getting to the point where other people are doing it and getting fame out of it, and it's becoming a problem. Twitter decided to make an effort to actually start taking down people that are copying and pasting jokes. So if, let's say, I post a funny joke online on Twitter, and let's say RJ steals it from me, I can go to the Twitter thing and be like, yo, he just stole my joke. I'll give him proof that it was mine, and they'll take down his tweet, and they'll also give him a warning. If you keep doing it, we're gonna delete your account. Now, like I said, it wasn't a big deal until Conan O'Brien, the writers of Conan O'Brien, actually were stealing tweets from people and putting them on the show in the monologue. And some guy was like, "Why do you keep doing that?"
So wait, Conan O'Brien doesn't write his own monologue?
No talk show host writes their own stuff.
I don't know. Jay Leno was pretty much.
Is it trademark?
Like
is
they
it
help
copyrighted?
out a little bit here and there, but
Do they
have writers.
Do they
all
own
the
that
shows
joke?
have writers.
Do they own that joke? Is it trademark? Is it?
But they were the first one to say it. And if you have a Twitter,
I
everything
said
you
it
say,
first.
if you say it on Twitter, if you write something on Twitter, that's copyrighted as yours.
Yeah, it's
How
true.
about
Because
that?
it says the date and time that you said
It's
it.
copywritten to you.
Yeah.
Now, I know what you're thinking about, whatever. But like I said, Conan is making a lot of money out of it. And a lot of people getting affected because they're like, well, now when I post it, people are like, you stole that.
Yep.
And let's say maybe someone was like, oh, I want to see this guy live, or I want to see his stand-up or something like that. They're going to be like, oh, he stole those jokes. Even though he probably wrote them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Good.
Now, that's become a big problem. Now there's an actual Twitter profile that exposes all these people stealing jokes.
Wow.
Yeah, and you can go on that Twitter and actually check out all these people that are stealing tweets and stuff like that.
That's one angry comedian.
It's a lot of them. It's not just one. There's a lot.
So it's an actual
lot
like
of people.
team.
It's a real problem that's going on. And before that, they didn't take it that serious until, like I said, they sued Conan O'Brien. They were like, you know what? Let's start actually getting
It makes
involved
sense.
with this.
But honestly, you can't really stop that because I would quote something or I'll put something that I just heard from listening to a stand up special. I type it on Facebook and put LOL.
Right.
So does that mean I'm stealing the joke?
It's different if you like.
So the way they're just saying it is this that they thought of that thought just to be funny on Twitter.
I mean, if I posted something, a joke that you told me, but I start making money off of it, I'm sure you would get mad. And if you didn't, but I did, I'm sure you would get mad. And that's the problem. It's not that regular people are saying the jokes. It's the problem that big organizations and big hits in Twitter and
the celebrity stuff, yeah.
They're posting as their own, and people are giving them glory over it, even though it's just jokes. But and when I was looking at this article and I was looking at people making the reviews about it, I saw that there was a band that their main thing is being live on Twitter. So they talk to their fans and they send them their songs, they send them lyrics. But they're very active on Twitter. Their main thing is Twitter, and that's one of the things they do. They follow a bunch of people, they find jokes that they like, and they post it on their band thing. And they're getting more and more people. They were exposed on that website, on that Twitter account, and they got really mad and they started like trash talking them, being like, "Oh, just because you're a bunch of old washed up people, you're angry because you're not successful." And they're like, "Whatever, it's just a joke." And they were like, "If you don't want something being stolen from you, then you shouldn't put it in the internet." That's what a band said. Which is really ironic.
That's way to pretty much throw your own career choice under the bus.
Right?
I mean,
it's like being like,
well, giving your songs away for free like that just to anybody is just showing that how much. There's a reason why they're focusing more on Twitter than going out on tour, because they don't take themselves serious enough, and they think that social media is what it takes to become a musician, which is not it at all. So obviously they don't see the value in their music. That's probably why they have that mentality.
Yeah,
but
they're doing lyrical videos and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not reviewing the band itself.
I'm just going by what that statement, what they said. Like, if you don't want something to be stolen, don't put it on the internet. That is stupid. That's stupid.
What do you think, Dayana?
It's the same thing when people steal songs from others. They're just stealing, jokes.
But what do you think of the whole Twitter trying to stop them and deleting tweets?
I think it's good that they're doing
just
that. If it wasn't affecting them
exposing
with money, then I would say whatever. But it's gonna affect them with their income. So
I mean, some of them make a career out of it, so it's a little bit more serious.
Can you? I don't think you can make money just being popular on Twitter, though.
Yeah, but if it helps
Hey,
you
people
promote yourself.
people make millions on YouTube.
Well, that's because you can monetize your videos by advertisements. You don't monetize tweets because
What do you think
don't
of it?
see advertisements.
RJ.
Well, I don't know much about Twitter, and it's not my problem. But to put in their shoes, maybe they're doing some justice if it's a real problem. in
Yeah.
This world. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I agree.
It's a real problem to them, and they're doing something about
They
it.
have a
Let's do
retweet button
something
for a
about it.
reason.
Exactly. That's why they're getting mad too.
Because it's
they're
a
like,
retweet button.
You could just retweet it and give me some credit, but they're not doing it. They're posting as their own.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
And the thing is, some of these profiles, it's not that they're getting money from Twitter. They will link you to their website and stuff like that.
And then
So
they'll
then
get
you're
paid-
like,
and
oh,
then they'll
this
get-
guy is funny. I gotta go
Yeah.
to his website, and that's how they're making money. And
Mhm.
a lot of websites are getting more publicity. But the people that are trying to do that with their original work is not taking off because other people are stealing it. You know what I mean? And of course, if you're stealing it, you can get it from different places, so you can have more jokes at a time than someone that's actually writing them and actually trying to be funny, or it just comes out naturally.
Mhm.
So yeah. So with that, that's just about all the stories I got this week, which I think it's a big chunk.
That is a big chunk.
Let's hear about you guys. Has anything new happened to you guys?
I will be you can again, shameless plug. You can hear me on toxicradio.net every Wednesday night at 7 to 10. I co-host the show Hit the Pit. Although I won't be there for the next 2 weeks. You can keep listening. I'll be seeing Slipknot next week.
How was the show last night?
What show?
The radio show that you were in?
Oh, yeah. it was fun. It was
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
That's cool. How about you, RJ? What have you been up to?
Work. Work.
That sounds
work,
like fun.
work.
How about you, Dayana? What have you been up to?
School.
Well, I went to this party this weekend.
George died. What was his name, right?
Doug.
Doug died.
They didn't even get their name right. But yeah, so Dayana's party this weekend.
That's right.
Oh, Jesus.
God.
I need to get my boot back from you guys. My Das Boot.
What do you remember from the party, RJ?
I love you, man. me and Tony fighting, and then and I said, "Oh, just hang on." I forget. I was drunk,
He
but
was drunk.
he came out. He heard something that had nothing to do with anything. He took it wrong, and
Well,
he made a scene, and I didn't like it. I went back in, got in his face, and then we did the "I love you, bro" thing.
Fun part. I didn't get drunk or buzzed.
I left a little early.
I know you did.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe I just didn't drink enough, or was too sober. Was it just way too many dudes in here?
I want to throw another
Right?
party just because we have so much alcohol. Like, I have a whole new box of, like, liquor.
This is funny. We get old. Everybody's just like, here's the liquor.
I remember there'd be a lot more females at these parties that there used to be
I
thrown.
know, right, Dayana?
Stop!
What's up with
Jeez.
What happened to your friends? Are they dead?
that? It was fun.
They said they were coming.
Did they really? It's awful.
I know.
It's awful.
Huh? It's kind of funny because
Oh,
my birthday, there was more girls there.
Yeah,
and
your
guys.
birthday was full of girls.
Was it?
Yeah. There were more girls than guys. For guys, it was only like a handful like you guys. And
I don't
that was
remember.
really it. I don't remember much of the party either.
You got drunk.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I got
Got drunk pretty quick.
I want to throw a secret one for Albert when he comes
Okay.
next month.
Fuck that guy.
Let's talk about this real quick.
Now I remember.
RJ.
Now I'm
RJ.
starting to remember. Since you said that name, that piece of shit.
RJ,
Whoa.
What's your problem with RJ?
What's your
I mean,
problem with Albert?
What's my problem with me?
My problem is I have problems.
My problem with Albert. All right, from what I can remember that night, you decide to.
Is he there?
No, well, kinda. Diana decided
He's like, give me a
I
girl's
wasn't.
number.
I was
wanna
done.
call
Like
her.
I didn't. I
I'm
was
like,
calling
okay.
anybody. People were giving me random numbers to call, and I was
just
just
calling
calling them and talking to them. She gives me one that turns out to be Albert, so I started fucking with him, and
Oh, you were fucking with Albert.
I was fucking with Albert.
Oh,
And then,
good.
And then he caught on because then Miguel started talking to him. So then it was my phone, so now he has my number.
Oh,
So-
God.
So down at Florida, this was a month
A
earlier.
half, maybe.
It was a month,
It was a
about
month. Okay.
about a month. This guy, we met up with him in Florida because he lives down there. Guy goes in our hotel room. I'm just sitting drinking my beer. Next thing you know, he rubs his bare ass cheeks on my pillow. And where he was sitting on my side of the bed, I swear to God, it was a shit stain. So that was prior.
He's like, is that a shit?
That was prior to when he got up and wiped my pillow on his ass. This disgusting motherfucker.
You know what's funny?
So then, hang on. So then I ranted about it, of course, over the phone. Next thing you know, he sends me a picture of a pillow with turds on it. He killed my buzz, man. He's a
It was funny, like the day after he fucking did that, they threw the pillow on the floor, right? And they left, and they were like, Miguel, can you get the maid to pick up the pillow and take it away and give us a new pillow? And at the moment, I was the only one in the room. Dayana was in the pool, and I was sleeping. So,
Just not relaxing.
yeah, I mean, I was on vacation. Fuck off. Anyway.
His view of vacation is not doing fun things, not going out and seeing things or having a good time. It's sleeping the day away. That's his idea of a vacation.
I love it.
I had to go out in the pool and Snapchat her so bored as fuck. While me and Ant were in Universal.
So the maid comes and she's like, okay, what do you need? Blah, blah, blah. I'm
In
like,
Spanish.
First off,
She's
Miguel
like-
pretended he didn't know
It was
Spanish.
just awkward because I already started talking to this in English. And I got to the point where I was like, it would help if we just go in Spanish, but it was so awkward. Because we went too far, and the thing is, once you get to a certain point, it's like, if you go back now, it's just going to be really bad, embarrassing. But it's like the longer I waited, the worse it got.
So tell it in order. What happened?
So at this point,
So she doesn't know that you spoke Spanish.
she knows very little English, and she only knew Spanish.
She was
and
struggling.
she didn't know that you knew Spanish, right?
I think she.
He kept
knew.
the struggle going by talking to her in English.
It was just so awkward and embarrassing because she started like when she first. She's like,
Room service?
yeah, room service, and I was like, yeah, come in. And she's like, yeah, housekeeping, whatever.
Room
service she's
is
like-
food.
Yeah. She was like, what do you need? And I was like, oh, I don't need much. She's like, do you want me to do the beds? I'm like, no, that's fine. You don't have to do the beds. We're just gonna sleep on them and whatever. 'Cause we were only gonna be there one night. I was like, can I get more towels? And can I get another pillow? And she's like, oh, pillow. I was like, yeah, that'll be fine. And then that's when she started speaking broken English, and it got really like awkward because then I was like, I already talked to her in English. I don't know how to.
I'm finding this hilarious because she's speaking to you in Spanish, right?
No,
Oh,
she was-
broken English. Okay.
No, at first she sounded fine with English, but then it got really broken. And it was too late to like.
I think she was just trying to lead you on.
Here
to
I'm
speak
thinking.
Spanish.
Here I'm thinking as he's telling the story. I'm
Oh,
thinking that she's speaking Spanish, and he's trying to come off because he doesn't know Spanish, but he's answering all of her things in English.
Like at first it was normal English, and it got broken, and it got worse.
Tell him
So-
how. Yeah.
So then at this point, she brings in the fucking towels. She's trying to clean up the bed. I'm like, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. She's like, okay. And she's about to leave. I'm like, oh, on the pillow.
The ass fucking thing.
Oh, no. She grabbed the trash, and she took it outside. She was about to leave, and I was like, oh, the pillow. And she was like, what about the pillow? So she comes back in, and she's like, the pillow? I was like, yeah, the pillow. She picks it up, she's gonna put it in the bed. Like I'm being some kind of prick, being like, put the pillow in the bed. I'm like, no, new pillow. And she looked at it, and she's like, what's wrong with it?
She's holding a very deadly, disgusting object.
She's gonna get E. coli
And
sickness.
she's looking at the pillow like, what's wrong with the pillow? I'm just like,
Take a good whiff.
she's like, this pillow? I was like, yeah, it's no good. She's like, no good?
It went rotten.
She's like, no good? I didn't know how to be like, oh yeah, my friend put in his butt. Like, what am I supposed to say to that? You know what I mean? Like, I can't be like, this shit stain on it. Like, I was just like, oh yeah, we need a new pillow.
Boy, this is
She was
very.
like, okay, and gave me this look like, fucking weirdo.
This is very reminiscent of when Pat, and Anthony went on our short trip back in 2011 when we had our own ass pillow,
Yeah.
but we didn't even know whose ass it was because it was there. But when we got there,
Like, this pillow smells like ass.
yeah,
It did.
Oh my God.
But the thing is, we didn't ask for a new pillow. We just threw it on the floor and just hope for the best.
yeah.
Stay.
But yeah, this time I had to ask, can I get a new one? And it's so awkward. I just didn't know how to be like.
How do you ask for that? It's
I was just like, oh, can I get another pillow? And she was like, other pillow? So she was going to get
Now,
another one. And I was
if she-
like, new pillow. And
Now
she
this
was
is
like,
just me. If she spoke good, I'd be like, yeah, my friend kind of put his butt on it. I would have been awkward,
I think-
but straight up about it.
I had an
Just,
accident.
just like the two
I think she'll be
people,
able to understand.
just like the
that,
two
though.
couple fucking in the pool when we were walking by them.
What?
I was straight up, yo, they fucking like out in the dead open.
We're going to 7-Eleven. Oh, it's just going to be funny when we get there. But we're walking to 7-Eleven. We're walking to 7-Eleven.
This is still in Florida at our hotel.
We're walking down the steps, and we go past the pool, and there's a couple in there. There's actually two couples in there. And
One
RJ
on
goes,
each side. Orgy.
yeah, RJ gets closer. He's like, "Are they fucking?"
Like blunt out for them to stare at
Because
me.
me and Dayana were like, "Oh shit, I think we're having sex in the pool." But we were like really quiet, and RJ's just like, "Are they fucking?"
Looking over the railing and everything. Yeah.
She's like trying to see the penis going in and everything. We were just like, RJ, can you not?
I just don't think you have a fucking room. Like,
Again,
you're
another
gonna-
reminiscent of what happened on that one trip
You're
with the ass pillow.
you're gonna have floaties in there, and children are gonna be swimming in there the next morning. Like
It's like the time when I heard. It's
Ghosts?
it's a pool ghost.
My name is Casper. It reminds me of when I heard.
Dumpster.
Comes to me.
It reminds me of when I heard those people fucking in the room next door, and I decided to scream, "Yo, there's people fucking in here!"
Yeah, but they were in the pool that you could see us.
Yeah.
Like, so
They're staring at me hard.
Were they still going?
They're still going. They're
they're like,
staring at you
I
hard.
gotta ruin my night.
Prolonged eye contact. Prolonged eye contact.
I started going harder.
right? I'm sound my voice.
So we get to 7-Eleven.
Were they having sex at 7-Eleven too?
No, we're getting food.
Oh, that's a shame.
So I was just like,
Oh, this awkward thing.
I was just like, go ahead, pick whatever you want. And I get a hot dog. And he was like, you know what, I'm gonna get a hot dog too. So he picks up a hot dog, right? Put it on the counter. And the girl on the counter You can tell she didn't want to be
She
there
was
that night.
done with her shift.
She just had major bitch face. Just sitting there like, I hate my life. And, you know, we put this food on the counter. I should put everything in the bag, and then she grabs the hot dogs. And she was like, do you want them in separate bags? And I'm like, no, it's cool, they can touch. And the guy was like, oh my God. She just yelled it to the top of the log. And the girl smirked and then got like even madder. She was just like, God damn it!
You made me smile, goddammit.
It was just so awkward. And then RJ was like, "Why are you gonna be gay?"
I'm just like, wait outside. Go outside.
I was just
I get scream at
dying.
people fucking, but that just crossed the line.
I was just dying laughing.
Oh, that's amazing.
It just came out so naturally.
That's okay. They can touch. Like he was all sincere about it. Like
I was
it's
like,
okay.
They can touch.
light, polite voice.
It's okay, sweetie. The dogs can touch.
And I just was like, "Why you gonna tell me fuck?" Like he just looked like, "Why you gotta be like that?" Like that gay guy doesn't want to tell people that he has a boyfriend.
Right?
Closeted gay.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Just stop it. This is why you're a bottom. It was just
But
fun.
we're in love.
Alright, let's bring it to an end. Alright, Greg, one more time. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, GregGory888. Same thing with Instagram, GregGory888. And Facebook, Gregory, very simple. And yeah, and you can hear me on Hit the Pit
Awesome.
on ToxicRadio.net.
And next week you're gonna be at
I'm gonna be at Slipknot next week.
Right. Dayana, where can people find you?
Home.
Come over.
School and the bus stop.
What's your Instagram, Dayana?
Quill.
Not anymore. Daya.gpg.
Oh yeah.
I mean JPG. Yeah.
Giving people the wrong.
Go follow her on Instagram, guys. Alright, RJ. The RJinator.
Our janitor.
I'm the
Our
RJinator.
janitor.
On Xbox Live, capital R, capital J, lowercase IN, ATOR.
Thank you.
No, but yeah, and RJ Shackles on Facebook. Shackles on my feet 326 on Instagram.
Alright.
And GEI at work. That's where I work. Glass company.
Come visit me at work.
Come visit me at work.
You realize this is going on the internet, right?
Bring me food.
No
Yeah.
one's listening.
No one's listening up to this point. We told good stories.
They're like, did that dude say you can touch penises?
I heard all I needed to hear.
Like, if I have a crowd outside, that would be a whole different.
Our janitor.
Yeah.
Our
I'm
janitor.
gonna start adding them. I heard you sausage on dudes.